Yeah, definitely. So there's a few tough holes early on. You got 10, 12's gettable if you hit a good tee shot, but it's also a lot of trouble up there. I think it's a really good short par 4. 13, 14 are hard holes. So I was, pretty well proud of the way I did fight back. I hit some really good shots and probably could have had a few better. There was a few putts that I probably should have made and didn't. But I think everyone can probably say that out here. They're quite tricky to read, and it was a nice way to finish there. So eagle 7 and birdie 9. So happy with the start, and hopefully I can build on it on the weekend.
Port's just said it really well then. A couple of Marc Leishman specials. Is Marc Leishman golf when you're being creative and it's not your stock standard round? It's kind of pulling out the athleticism and showing off your skill. Is that Marc Leishman?
Yeah,
golf?
I mean, like I said to him yesterday, we're golfers and entertainers, so I really enjoy entertaining. Whether it's a driver off the deck or a cool, spinning bunker shot, I love shaping the ball, but just playing the way that I would play if I was playing at Warrnambool or at home in Virginia Beach, just enjoying it, and not careless shots, but just fun shots and taken on pins in different ways. Rather than aiming straight at them, you can land it in the middle of the green and work it to it on the ground. So I enjoy that sort of golf. The greens are nice and firm here, so you can do it. It's tough to do that when the greens are soft, but out here it's conducive to that sort of golf.
Do you have to find a balance and when the sort of battles on in there?
Oh, I mean, I'm battling the whole time, for sure. I'm trying to, I guess the entertaining golf I'm talking about is I take it on a lot. It's not careless golf, I just like taking it on. Playing the percentage shot, but where you have hit a good shot, I feel like I can work the ball both ways pretty well and get to a lot of pins that probably some people can't. So I have to try and take advantage of that when I can, when I'm playing well, and I think I'm playing well at the moment. It's not always that you're playing really good golf, and I think when you are, you have to try and take advantage of it.
You were saying earlier in the week how much you want to win one of these big Aussie tournaments. Do you feel like you can play that sort of golf to do it, but do you feel like you're doing enough of it this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely playing well enough to do that. Obviously, there's a lot of other great players here that are probably playing well also. So, I've won big tournaments before. I feel like I know how to win. It's just a matter of doing the right things and hitting the good shots at the right time when you really need it and making the putts. So, like I said, I could play awesome golf on Saturday, Sunday, and someone could just play better than me. That's golf, but I feel like I'm doing everything that I can do and playing well. So hopefully I can just execute on the weekend and get over the line.
There's been some little spurts of some really low, 3 or 4 holes of just amazing golf from a few guys over the weekend. Do you feel like it's going to take a bit more of that to actually finish on top? Sunday? Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to get on runs where you make a lot of birdies, and probably minimise the bogeys. I made a few bogeys today that I probably shouldn't have, but it's just how you handle that too. Everyone's going to make bogeys out there, and just not getting down on yourself or too frustrated, just knowing that people are going to do it, especially with how the greens are, quite undulating and unforgiving around them.
You obviously just said before that you have been going for some of those shots and playing entertaining golf. Coming into this weekend, will you continue that strategy, continue to play aggressive and go for it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's how I play all year. Nothing changes. It's just you guys see it these weeks, and like I said, I enjoy that sort of golf. I feel like that's how I play my best golf. Nothing will change. Obviously, if you've got a 4 or 5 shot lead, things change a little bit and you play it a bit more conservative. But I feel like that's what I'll have to do to win, and that's what I'll try and do.
It's such a mental state, isn't it? I mean, if you do hit the front, do you sort of pull it back a little bit, or do you continue saying, well, this is what got me to the front, so I'll keep going?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think if you get to the front doing that, you've got to try and get far enough ahead where you hopefully can't lose. You keep playing that way until you're probably more shots ahead than you are holes to go. But I mean, that's, there's a lot that goes on between now and then. So I'm certainly not saying that's going to happen, but yeah, that's probably the mindset if it was to happen.
And I know
The work you've done with Nick, how has that helped in terms of getting going early, stopping, going again physically?
Yeah, great. Body's feeling really good. Been working with Caddo for about 4 years now, and yeah, body feels as good as it probably. Well, obviously when you're 15, it's a little different, but it's probably as good as it has in the last 15 years. It's feeling. I feel quite loose, and I was ready to go this morning at 5:45 when we're heading to the tee, and I think that says a lot for him too.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Lachy.